he's fine.
The contrast of their outfits.
He doesn't have that creepy scar anymore.
Brother dearest, I'm begging you. Open
Don't
your
do it.
eyes.
Don't worry
Don't
about
worry, the
it.
revival medic would notice if he was dead.
Ima?
Takumi, that was so soft.
I told you to wake up.
Give him one quick punch, it's okay.
No matter how much Kako called to him, Eva didn't open his eyes. He's also probably dead tired.
Hey, what's wrong with him? Don't tell me he's crying, Gaku. No, he's breathing. His heart is still beating, too. It's faint and erratic, though.
What does that mean? Ima's okay now, right?
This is just my conjecture, but since he was fused with the commander for so long, his body may have integrated with it.
Integrated?
His original DNA and the commander's DNA are completely mixed together. It's very rare, but in the past, some bone marrow transplants have resulted in DNA chimerism.
Spares the mumbo jumbo, man. What does all that mean?
He's sick and might be dying. The drug I made and the damage from the battle, all of it is eroding Ima's body. He's on the brink of death. At this rate, he's going to die.
Die, Ima?
Can't we use the revival magic in the infirmary on him?
If Yukamu's right, then no. His DNA's all mixed up, right?
This can't be. He could die at any moment and we can't even use the revival magic. Isn't there medicine? He's going to die for real. Can't we do anything?
Isn't there some way to save him? We worked so hard to get him back. We can't lose him now. Yukamu, I command you to make a medicine to heal him at once!
I wish you wouldn't put that on me. I'm not a doctor, just an assassin. Saving lives is outside my skill set. So there's really nothing we can do?
Can't we figure something out? It can't end like the materials we had to heal in the zone. I mean, Moko, would that work?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I don't think so.
We'll do whatever it takes. Isn't there some way we could save him?
You can move whatever the poison is made out of.
Oh, no.
Whatever it takes. Well, if you're saying you're okay with a method that doesn't save him per se, then we're not totally out of options.
Do you have an idea?
As you know, the biolab here is a whole smorgasbord of outlandish, fiendish technologies. And now that research is all ours, the fiendish, the outlandish, the downright unpleasant, it's all right here at our fingertips. If we utilize all of them to try to reconstruct Ima, it might just work.
Reconstruct him?
That's what the revival magic basically does.
Yeah.
But I can't promise he'll be able to keep his original form.
So it'll be better than he was before, better, stronger, faster.
Or make him a cyborg with a machine gun in his abdomen. That would be so cool.
Kyoshika.
Quit kidding around. Reconstructing someone is some crazy stuff. That's
It
what the
is.
revival magic does.
Do it.
Kako wants him to do it, huh?
If it saves Ima, I don't care what he ends up looking like.
I think he might care like a little
I don't
bit.
think
to
so.
die
Because he
anyway.
wants to be
We
here
should
with
try
Kako.
everything we can. Do your human experiments on Ima.
Are you 100% sure about this?
I
I'm
like
not
how
sure
Yukamu's
much of
asking
him I can
again.
recreate.
Yeah.
He's not being like his usual
murderous
self.
usual.
Would be like, I'm on it.
He's being sensitive.
Yeah,
Worst
he's being
case,
nice.
I fail, and he ends up a hideous monster with no mind or ability to speak.
That's the
Then he's dead
scariest
already.
part.
Relative gets locked up in the attic and gradually becomes an urban legend in the local neighborhood?
Yeah,
Kyoshika,
like that.
That's very oddly specific.
Even that's okay. It's still better than death. There's nothing more hideous and final than death.
But how would Ima feel about it?
If
I'm
Ima
sure
is
he would
shocked
want
by
to
this later and
stay.
thinks he'd be better off dead,
We could kill him.
I'll kill him myself. As his
Oh,
sister, I'll take
she's
full
so
responsibility.
sweet.
She loves him so
Take
much.
responsibility.
Rather than
What,
get
is that a
hurt by
surprise to
some
you,
invader,
Takumi?
I know Ima would be happier being killed by me. So
That's so true, though.
That's so true, bestie.
please, Kako.
He wouldn't want you to have that guilt, though.
Alright, we'll do it. Oh, sorry.
Your way. Let's get Ima to the biolab ASAP. But every second is precious right now. We don't have time to hesitate.
I really like
Okay,
Yukamu
fine.
right now.
We gotta get him to the biolab, right?
He has a heart. This better work, pretty boy. He's pretty!
Again.
If you don't find a way to bring him back, I'll kill you!
This is my first time doing a... Excuse me. Full-blown modification to a human body, but I promise I'll do my very best. Or maybe I should say my very worst.
Yukamu.
I'm about to alter his body in a way that spits in the face of ethical science, after all.
This is his dream, man. His dream is to kill people, actually, not save them.
Yeah.
We carefully carried Ima to the biolab. His breathing is still
he's
weak.
so, like,
Yugamu said he would get to work
experimental,
immediately
so-
and chased us out. That left us to return to our rooms in complete silence.
They just went back to their rooms. I mean, I get it, but also...
So what commander did we kill if his body, like, half fused with it? What did we kill?
We killed the worm.
Yeah.
Or whatever the worm turned
Back in my
into.
room, I lay down in my bed. I was starving and my throat was parched. My entire body was completely exhausted, but there was a fire in my mind that wouldn't allow me to sleep, and yet it didn't feel like doing anything else. For the time being, I remained in my bed just laying still, and then you somehow fall asleep, waiting for time to pass.
Oh, he didn't sleep.
Oh, that's bad, but okay. Finally, 20 days exactly.
We made it to the day you wanted.
Yep.
Wow,
Oh, he's celebrating.
It's finally your 80th day of
I
active
don't know why
service here at
76 was
Celeste
special.
Defense Academy. We have just 20 days left. The end is really
is
in sight
indeed.
now. Everyone was awkward at first, but now all of you are besties forever. Close buddies.
I mean,
pals.
you're not wrong.
Just a bit
I like how he said
longer
besties.
until humanity is saved. Work together to protect the school and humanity, okay?
You know, it's kind of encouraging these were all pre-recorded so that, like,
Yeah.
Siri's always there, kind of, even though he's, like, dead. I woke up to the sound of the morning announcement. Evidently, I'd fallen asleep at some point while lying in bed. I wonder what's happened with Ima. Has there been any progress? I better go to the cafeteria for now.
I think a surgery like that shouldn't take more than 12 hours.
I don't know. It is Yugamu. Everyone's still sleeping? It was a long night.
A solo chat with Nozomi now?
I didn't see Kako, in her room. I didn't pay attention. Takumi, good morning. Morning. Are the others not here yet? No, I think they're still tired from the defensive battle yesterday. That makes sense. Things really went off the rails. But you must be tired too, right? Especially after that reckless move of yours. Even if it was to set the poison into the commander, I never thought you'd get yourself absorbed on purpose. I know, but I felt sure I was the only one who could do it. You said that yesterday too. What do you mean? Remember what Yugamu said when he explained how he made his new drug?
I looked into it and found that Commander D. I succeeded
Maybe because
in
she has
formulating-
weird cell fusions too.
DNA?
I think he was probably talking about cryptoglobin. Huh? So the poison actually works on all of you as well. Kyoshika and Takamaru were only absorbed for a brief moment. They still experienced side effects, didn't they? That makes sense.
Okay, then that's why.
I suddenly have to.
I only have a little crypto, so I didn't feel more than a hint of a cold, but if anyone else had taken it, I think their symptoms would have been even worse. So that's why you volunteered, but still, that was way too reckless. Just then I thought I heard several sets of footsteps from out in the hall. Everyone showed up at the cafeteria one after the other.
Morning.
They're so gosh dang pumped with adrenaline, I didn't sleep a wink last night.
I'm fine because I never sleep anyway. I'm a functioning mentally ill insomniac.
I guess if you call that functioning.
But Yugamu wasn't with them.
Is Yugamu still working on Ima?
Yes, I just went to check on them, but he wouldn't let me inside. He told me it was too shocking a sight for any decent human being to witness.
He's not a decent human.
For real? What's going on in there? There's no need to worry. I'm sure Sir Yugamu was just exaggerating.
I don't think he's the type to exaggerate.
She laughed.
It takes nerve to say that so cheerily without any proof.
Does make me worry. I can't even imagine how you can reconstruct a body.
Maybe it'll just be a brain floating in a jar. Hey, knock it off. Just imagining it makes me...
Anyway, all we could do is trust Yugamu and wait it out.
It'll be okay. If anyone can pull this off, it's Yugamu. He's a different quality person than scum like me.
I was like wondering where that was going.
Kako's scared.
That morning, everyone was worried about Ima, which was to be expected. We were really just pushing food around our plates listlessly. I forced myself to eat a light meal, then decided to head right back to my room.
Sandwich.
I'd sleep at that point, like... I know all I could do is wait, but still I can't help worrying. Will Yugamu be able to save Ima? How exactly is he altering his body? Sitting around just makes me anxious. Doing something might distract me.
What you gonna do?
I feel like I'm obligated to make a gift for Kako, because I feel so bad for her.
I was gonna say Eito's in the cafeteria, but that's just the gift of whatever the food thing's called.
What is Kako like?
She likes detectives and celebrities.
I know, but I'm gonna see if we got anything else for her thing. Knowledge books, horror tools. Oopsies. I don't know how everyone's functioning. Knowledge and tool.
Knowledge and books. She likes knowledge book.
No, it was the thing on our list was a knowledge tool.
Oh. I thought it was horror tools and knowledge book.
Detective merch. Oh, we have no materials.
Oh.
I'm gonna do a quick exploring. Like, quick.
Okay, you got some.
Good. We got enough to make the detective merch. I can't remember if we gifted that to her already, but...
I don't think we did.
It's the next day, though, so...
You never know.
I don't know if we'll still have time to give her a gift, but we will see. Is EMA's procedure finished yet? When will it be over? I don't like it, but there's nothing I can do for now. Better just get some sleep, I guess. I desperately pushed the horrifying images my head conjured up down into the depths of my thoughts. I spent the night floating in and out of a shallow sleep.
Only 19 days left, though.
Get prepared. Be ready to.
That's the morning announcement plate I got from my bed. I wonder how Ema's doing. I'll go to the cafeteria. Oh, I keep going outside.
That's okay, maybe you were gonna be stopped.
I don't really mean to go outside. Shoma. I guess since we're here, I'll just talk to Shoma.
Oh, good morning, Takumi. Sorry to dirty your vision with my filthy visage. We're coming up on day 100 quickly. I can't wait to see Leo and go for a walk with him again. I want to share a meal with him too. I need to hold on a little longer to make that happen.
When he said share a meal with him, he didn't mean the same food, right? There's no eating dog food, right? That's your concern,
is there something
Takumi.
wrong? Was my voice disturbing you? I'm sorry. I'll try not to make another peep. I'll be off then.
Takumi, is that really the main concern?
I mean, that is pretty
Not that his only friend's a dog.
We knew that part already, though.
I know, but... As soon as I showed through the cafeteria, Kako came up to me with a very cheery-looking expression.
Takumi, hey Takumi, guess what? Ima's fine. He's going to make it.
He is? Ima's really going to be alright? Yugamu said that?
No, it wasn't Yugamu. It was a vision. I saw Ima in a vision.
Vision?
More accurately, I didn't see him. I just heard him. When I was sleeping last night, I suddenly heard his voice.
I'm back, Kako. Sorry for worrying you. As you can see, I'm completely fine.
That's a little
That's
slow.
what he said.
It is slow.
Speech. Sounds to me like you were dreaming. It wasn't a dream. It was a vision. Ima will be back at any moment now. Before the end of the day, probably.
The end of the day?
Yes, I'm right. I know it. Ima will be back soon.
I don't like the music.
Kako's visions have all been on the mark so far, and we need to keep hope alive more than ever, wouldn't you say?
But there's no way he'll be completely fine. He's being reconstructed after all.
That creep Yugamu said he couldn't guarantee he'd give him back his original form.
Maybe his right side will be a robot and his lower half will be a caterpillar tracks.
If something like that happens, I'm gonna have to act like it's all normal. But Lady Kako's
Gaku could barely stand being around Moko.
Sir Ima would be completely fine, right? That's what he said. I'm back, Kako. Sorry for worrying you. As you can see, I'm completely fine. But in a much slower voice. Then he surely will be. How wonderful! You're just gullible!
Even so, let's trust in her vision for now. All we can do is wait anyway. Yeah, that's true.
I'm so relieved. Suddenly I'm starving. I might even have a chocolate seafood poke bowl.
I'm really curious what their diet was. Like, I know that they were, like, poor and, like, underground orphanage type people, but, like, why is chocolate and everything?
Why is frozen fish okay? Why is frozen french fries okay,
I
but not
really
fair
Kaku
food?
gobbled down her strange meal. Then she left the cafeteria looking satisfied.
Oh, she's so sweet.
She baby girl. A vision, huh? She was so reassured, but is Ima really completely fine? Can anyone be fine after being completely
Yes,
reconstructed?
all of you have been fine.
Maybe it turned out Yugamu only need to make the bare minimum of alterations. Getting anxious is going to help me for now. I need to trust Yugamu and wait.
That was a specific wording used in the Revive-O-Matic. It reconstructs the body.
Yeah.
And the fact that they keep using...
It does on the roof.
He's doing his laundry again. His freshly sun-kissed laundry.
His laundry always sun-kissed. Sun-kit.
But I don't understand why they're so worried when the reconstruction...
I mean, first of all, the reconstruction is being done by Yugamu.
Okay, yeah,
the
but...
insane human being. Why
more
do they
specifically,
keep going to the wrong place?
They're worried about the reconstruction word, not that Yugamu's doing it.
Yeah, but... Yugamu being behind the reconstruction word, I think, is what's causing the concern.
I wonder.
I kind of just want to look for the detective books.
Fine.
I don't
You'll
really
find
want to.
it.
I
There it
can't
is.
remember if we gave this to her already.
It doesn't matter,
but
she'll
I
still
will
love
make
it.
Cause
You
she
can have-
deserves a present.
You can't ever
Oh,
have
it
too
says
many.
we gave it to her already. Oh,
Oh.
wait.
Yeah. You can't have too many books and hats.
And detective merch.
Oh, wow! I've never
Aw,
received something
she's so
like
sweet.
this before. I love it.
I love hearing Kako's happy voice. It makes me feel
It
better.
only went up by 10 though. Maybe it normally goes up by 20.
Uh-oh. Who could that be? Eito.
Yugumu.
Eito. I
Kako.
opened the door saying there was... Oh.
Ugh, the area here reeks. The filthy stench of a low-class poor boys. This room is so cramped, it's like a kennel.
Is your room not exactly
Our
like
rooms
this?
are the same size. Anyway, how did you need something?
Getting straight to business without offering a lady any tea? You don't have a shred of decency, do
No,
you?
not really.
Well, I'd rather you weren't under the impression a noblewoman like myself would ever put her lips on a drink offered to her in a doghouse like this.
Seriously, Kura, what are you doing here?
It seems Yugamu is done.
Huh?
He told us to gather in the biolab at once. He's going to explain everything himself.
Wow, sounds like Kako's vision actually came true. So Ima is really completely fine now, just like in Kako's vision?
How should I know? We're gathering in the biolab to find out.
Right.
Nozomi and Kyoshika are telling everyone else. I'm going to the biolab immediately. I can't believe they sent me here.
Got it. Thanks for letting me know.
Thanks. I don't need gratitude from the...
Why is she red? Has no one else said thanks to her yet?
From the likes of you. I wasn't doing it for your benefit or anything.
Did Gaku
I only came here because I was asked to do it. Don't get it twisted.
I think she might like Takumi.
No, but did anybody else say thanks? We need to rule that out first.
I don't know.
I think Gaku might have said it was delicious and
Yeah.
it didn't make her blush, but she felt happy.
Yeah, but she did not blush. This is different.
I don't think he said thanks though.
After hastily rambling out that explanation, Kuro slammed the door and stormed away. All I did was say thanks. She's that unused to people being nice to her. Anyway, I better get to the biolab. I need to find out what happened to Ima. At least he noticed. He is okay, right? That's what he said in Kako's vision, after all. What do you think? Is this gonna be like a computer, like, what's his name?
Chiaki?
Not Chiaki.
Oh.
Chihiro? Chihiro situation?
I think it's gonna be more like a zombie. Because of the slow speech. And
is this
he's
gonna be
not
like a
very
Nekomaru situation? Where is he?
Well, if it isn't all of my drop-dead adorable pets. Feel like it's been so long.
Where's Ima? Where's my brother?
Kako burst into the biolab again, frantically pressing Yukamu for answers. She said she was relieved this morning, but it looks like she couldn't help worrying after all.
Give me a minute. I've been treating him non-stop, so I'm dead tired. Could you bring me a cold cola, ideally with ice?
Oh, that's cute. He likes cola. We'll give you enough to drown in later. Just tell us what's happening with Ima.
For the love of murder, you're all so impatient. Rushing me isn't going to change the results. But fine, I'll just start from the conclusion then. Ima's procedure was a success. I saved him.
He went,
Really?
See? I knew it! I told you my vision was right!
But you said you couldn't guarantee that he'd keep his original form right. What about that?
That's right! What does he look like now? What does he look like? Well, he's perfectly sound. He has all his limbs, he can walk, and he can talk. So he hasn't changed at all?
oh, that's...
Oh.
What's with the silence?
Maybe he's nice. He looks as cute as ever, don't you worry about that.
Is he lying?
Really? You didn't fail to offer an equivalent exchange in your alchemy and end up transforming him into a repulsive monster?
What is this, Full Metal Alchemist?
Yeah.
Where is he now? I want to see him!
You don't need to rush, he just went to clean himself up a little.
He's like hiding something. Clean himself up.
He's probably nervous to see you all after so long. I'm sure he'll be right back, though.
At that very moment, a voice I hadn't heard in what seemed like forever echoed throughout the room.
It's been a while, everybody.
I mean, he usually does talk that slow.
Sorry for the wait. The grand return of Ima Sakumo is
You're kidding!
here!
Why does he look like Sirei? What did you do? Huh? Oh, that's it? Pretty lukewarm response to the return of a precious friend.
Sirei? But what?
Hey, come on, I'm not Sirei. You obviously are! I may look like Sirei, but on the inside I'm Ima. I'm back in Sirei's body. What?! You know, I feel like it's something about the artists being too lazy to draw something different.
Huh?
And
This is absolutely
what's his
bizarre!
what's his
Kodaka is the Danganronpa guy. Uchikoshi is the Insomnium Files
Uchikoshi
guy.
probably thought like funny. Did this? Did you read that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're lying. Back but in Siri's body. What is the meaning of this, Yugamu? Explain yourself, you degenerate butcher!
The organs in Ima's body were a total loss, heart included. But thankfully his brain was undamaged, so I rushed to salvage it.
He popped it right inside Siri's
That's
body, and thankfully it all worked out.
You call this all worked out?
Theoretically, in the future, he could plop it in something else.
Yeah.
But why'd you pick that body of all the messed up choices you could have made?
I considered the option of placing his brain inside a capsule filled with artificial blood. But you wouldn't know how to react if Ima ended up as just a brain, would you? So I decided to reuse Siri's repaired body. I'm still not sure how we should react. But in this form, he has limbs and he can walk. I also attached a speaker that responds to electrical signals from the brain, allowing for the recreation of his voice. Personally, I think it was the best option.
There's nothing good about it! He's cuter than he was before, so maybe this is actually a plus.
That's such a diss.
And he's more compact and easy to use.
Don't talk about our friend like he's an appliance.
Ima, are you really my dear brother?
Yes, I am.
Back, Kako. Sorry for worrying you. As you can see, I'm completely fine.
There's more Genki in this retelling of the phrase than her telling of the phrase.
Kako cried big, heavy tears as she embraced Yuri's body. Kako, please, everyone's watching.
I was so worried ever since you went away, brother dearest, all this time. I thought I'd never be able to see you again.
Kako, you silly girl, I'd never let that happen. But I'm sorry I worried you. It's all okay now. Oh man, what emotional sibling reunion scene!
Who's cutting the onions this time? If we're being real here, that's not really what this looks like. Ima, I'm sorry. This all happened because of me.
It's fine, my darling little sister was protected and that's what matters. This is hardly more than a scratch.
A scratch? You have a whole new body.
Oh, there's no need to take pity on me. I rather like this body, you know? I don't have to devastate or urinate anymore or either, so you could even say I've evolved.
And you can't have relations with girls, so perhaps you've lost the burning lust typical of a pubescent boy.
Yeah, I have lost that too.
That's the thing you're bummed out about?
Well, at least I didn't die. No matter how I look on the outside, I'm just glad to be alive. I love the hat tilt.
What is this?
And the fact that I was able to protect
this be
someone
the
important to
thumbnail?
me means I could be more proud. This is a typical Ema pose, isn't it? With the thumbs up.
Oh yeah, but like more sideways.
Ma?
I like your new body. It makes me feel reassured just looking at you. I think you look great.
That was a great attempt at a compliment, Eito.
You look way better than a freak like me. I almost want to get turned into a Nico.
I know you're trying to be supportive, but can you two dial it down?
I'm trying.
If you're okay with this body, Ema, then that's great. Yes, I'm totally okay with it. Please treat the new Ema Sukamo kindly.
Hearing your adorable words makes me feel it was worth working myself half to death. Experiences like this are rare. Disassembling a human body and transferring it to a completely different one.
Maybe I like this more than murder.
It's just so stimulating, so arousing.
I think he might like this more than murder.
I don't think so.
You only did this because you wanted a chance to play around with a human body, didn't you?
Nevertheless, it's all thanks to you that I was saved. Thank you, Mr. Omokage. And an extra special thank you to you, Miss Kirifuji. I feel like that's a new pose.
I think so.
Huh? Me? I heard you let the enemy absorb you in order to save me and the others. Not many people could do something so courageous. You're a real lifesaver.
That's cute.
I don't know if that's
a
new.
new pose.
Oh yeah, I haven't thanked you for that yet. You saved my butt too, Nozomi.
I'd like to offer my gratitude as well, Lady Nozomi. Thank you sincerely.
Oh, you don't have to do that. If you hadn't acted in that moment, we would have been all out of options. You didn't just save the ones who'd been captured, but the entire team too. Stop, you two Takumi, you're exaggerating.
Indeed, we owe everything to you, Nozomi, although I still say you are being entirely too reckless.
But it all worked out in the end. We even got Ema back. Yeah, it's such a relief.
By the way, I have something important to tell all of you. Something important? I I wasn't just held captive, I also gained information on the invaders.
For real? What kind of information?
Well, can I tell you tomorrow? For today, I want to indulge in our reunion a little longer. This was the longest Kako and I have ever been apart.
Oh, that's right. Okay, let's talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah, go enjoy some brother-sister time.
Thank you.
Aww.
Yes. My thanks to all of you.
I'm very happy that Yugamu did a voice box and didn't give him Siri's voice. That would have been kind of mean. I feel like that thumbs up hands out is a new one.
Yeah, I think so.
We saw Ema and Kako back to their rooms and then went our separate ways. Eventually all went back to our own rooms. I could not have expected this.
No.
This came out of left field. I would never have guessed he would have been in Siri's body.
No.
This is weird.
Now he can just see himself in the show and the announcements.
I'm glad Ema's not that bothered.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's the type to think pooping and peeing is disgusting, so
I
he's
don't
like
think
very
he'd be
happy.
bothered by a lot,
Yeah.
Because he said he'd suffer to anything for his sister.
I'm glad he survived. That's all that matters. I'm so relieved it's making me tired. I think I'll be able to sleep soundly tonight. That night, I was able to sleep peacefully for the first time in what felt like it's been a while. It has been a while for Takumi.
Okay, what information do you have, Ema? Is it such?
Is he gonna be able to fight?
That's a good question! Is he just off our party now?
Yeah, is he just on the sidelines like he's always wanted to be? I got some good shut-eye. It got me feeling pretty refreshed, but watching the school announcement after seeing Ema makes me feel conflicted.
I know, it doesn't kind of
Anyway,
make me want
I
to throw
better
up.
get to the cafeteria. I still need to hear what happened to Ema when he was captured. Throw up?
I don't know, I just feel like it's gross.
Oh, the morning announcement with...
No, just like the body switch and the fact that it's a new person, but then it's an old person. Ema's procedure was really tough. It was my first time doing a brain transplant. Thankfully, it went well. I went all to the facilities in the biolab.
I never imagined you'd reuse Siri's body.
By the way, the brain you see inside that body, originally was just a decoration. Now it's unmistakably the real deal. It's Ema's real brain.
I don't like that. I could have been perfectly happy not knowing that.
Yeah, I think it's an adorable brain. And the consciousness inside it also has something to tell us. Better go see him right away.
You can move... Oh, sorry. What's the transcript? With those morbid words, he slunked off towards the cat. I like the word slunk. Oh, I don't know why I'm walking there.
Yeah,
like
why
normally.
are you walking? I don't really want to talk to anybody else.
I don't either. What's Kiyoshika doing in the hallway?
Getting in. She's lagging just a little bit behind.
Good morning, Mr. Sumino.
Alright, everybody, eat a hearty meal to prepare for the next defensive battle.
Right. Even though I know it's Emo inside of that body, it's not... Does he have to eat?
No.
I can get used to right away. Everyone, let me know if there's anything special you want to eat. I'll bring it for you. You ain't eating? Yeah. Oh, I'm quite alright. I don't really need food in this body. It's fine, really. I consider myself blessed not to have to deal with inefficient processes like eating anymore. I think he wants to eat.
He's mega bummed about it!
I'll eat enough for both of us. I'll take a rice bowl with fried fruit and an extra big dollop of fresh whipped cream. I want chocolate. Something so tooth-rottingly sweet I'll forget I'm depressed.
Okie dokie.
Oh, with an enthusiast, I missed that response. Ema ran to fetch the food.
Even if I know it's Ema inside that body, things still feel really weird.
Lady Tsubasa, you mustn't judge others by their appearance.
But you're exactly as stupid as you look.
By the way, can you fight in that body, Ema? No, it's not possible. This body doesn't have any hemo animal.
So we can't use Ema during defensive battles anymore, even though he leveled up? If this was a real game, players would be demanding their time and money back!
I'm useless and popular, so no one would be complaining if it were me. We'll be fine, even if Ema's not there. I'll fight enough for both of us and kill heaps of invaders!
I love Kako's enthusiasm. Oh, I could weep. That's such a touching thing of you to say, Kako. I never dreamed of it. Ema, you were listening? Siri has high-performance ears. Everyone keep your spirits up. There's no point in lamenting what's already happened. We can't redo... That's a new one. The past, so we just have to face forward and keep on keeping on.
My eyelashes are new.
I'll be moving to a support role, so I can still be of some use to you.
It'll be reassuring to have you there for us. That alone will drastically increase
That's
our fighting
hilarious.
powers. Now I want a fried chicken rice bowl with back fat and extra custard.
That sounds disgusting, but okay. Kako, aren't you overindulging? You'll lose your divinely slim figure.
Forget that! What's the
information you have on the invaders? Tell us already! Very well, I'll tell you all what I learned while I was captured.
Go. I can't take this.
As you all know, I was knocked out by the prisoner and taken away. The next time I awoke is in what seemed to be a lab. A lab? I had the feeling several days had passed and I had been hauled quite a distance while I was unconscious. There were many strange machines there. It just had that quintessential laboratory look to it. Several commanders in those strange masks came and went during that time.
What were they doing there?
All kinds of things, including the research and development of the school invaders.
Research and development?
The beings we all call commanders and their troops are actually two entirely different creatures. The commanders are intelligent like humans, but the troops have no intelligence at all. They're just creatures intended for battle created by the commanders.
How fiendish! Did they cultivate them from seeds? Creating life solely for the purpose of fighting. That's so cruel.
From one point of view, humans aren't much better in terms of forcing people to fight.
Nonsense, we're nothing like them. Don't associate me with those abominations.
So, Ema, what happened to you in that lab place? They were trying to learn more about us by extracting information from me. Just as we know very little about the invaders, they also seem to be largely ignorant to mankind. Huh? They don't know bleep about humanity, but they're still trying to kill us all?
Weren't they created by world death? That should mean they exist to exterminate humans, right?
I don't really know. The fact remains they wanted information. Ema doesn't know anything about world death, right?
I don't know.
I don't remember when he disappeared.
I have no idea.
I guess that's also why they took Miss Mohiro, but in the end, they couldn't get anything major out of her.
He does know.
Moko. So this time, one of the commanders fused with me and poked around in my memories.
You even shared memories when you were fused?
Apparently so. I don't know for sure how effective it was, though. But since I didn't know anything about the bigger picture here, it was all pointless. So then I was brought here while still fused so it could be used as a shield.
I see. Maybe Surei didn't tell us the truth in case of a scenario like this. In the event we got captured, we wouldn't be able to give the enemy any intel about our side's operation.
That clears that up. Now what's the vital information you discovered?
Yes, I'm getting there. I don't know if it's a side effect of the fusion, but I actually don't remember much of what happened over there. But I do remember a few fragments of the commanders' conversations. Their conversations? You can tell what they were saying? That also seems to be thanks to the fusion. I can understand the invader language now.
Seriously, that's hilarious!
So what did they say? What did you hear? They were talking about their strategy to form two squads and attack two places simultaneously. 2 places? One target was Last Defense Academy. The attack was led by the commander that fused with me. The other squad was going to Second to Last Defense Academy. Huh? Second to Last Defense Academy?
But there's nothing left of it. Not since Nigo self-destructed to take out the insanely overpowered commander.
There's nothing there now but a burnt field. Why would the enemy attack such a place?
According to what I heard, they'd understand the secrets of their enemy. That's us, of course, if they search for clues at the site of the other academy. Our secrets? They seem to think these secrets will lead to our defeat.
They're that important? What are these secrets? Maybe we're all actually robots. Just call me Darmy-No-Zero Type Z.
But there shouldn't be anything left at Second to Last Defense Academy, secrets or otherwise. The commanders all have mysterious powers, though. Maybe they're trying to do something with those. But what kind of power could find clues in a burnt patch of earth? They're just following a dead end. Haha! Thank goodness the enemy is so dumb.
I like Yoshika.
I bet they're saying the same thing about you.
But if there really is a compromising secret there, them finding it would be bad news for us.
In that case, why don't we go there ourselves? We can put together a task force. So we do the same as the enemy, split into 2 groups and have one go to the Second Last Defense Academy? I also think that's best. We should definitely avoid any situation that would give them an advantage. The final battle is approaching after all.
Huh? Final battle?
They're currently preparing to launch an all-out attack on the school.
An all-out attack?
It being spearheaded by the commander they call the strongest and greatest of them all. It's the same exceptionally powerful commander that Takumi and the others ran into at the other academy. Huh? The
Nigo
one that...
intended to take it out with him, but it's still alive. It just took some time for its wounds to fully heal. Pretty soon, it'll have recovered and will return
How
to
are you
attack
supposed to
the
beat that?
school in
I have
peak
no
condition.
idea.
You're kidding! That monster?
The one you said none of you could stand up to when it attacked?
Yeah. This one's strength blows the other commanders out of the water.
Alas, I couldn't lay a single finger or toe on it.
Toe.
We've gotten a lot stronger since then, but I still get the feeling we won't be able to kill it.
Yeah. It's like a Supreme Commander, sitting at the very top of a dozen commanders. Supreme Commander. Its overwhelming strength is enough to make the other commanders tremble in fear. I was fused to one of them. Erron. I was fused to one of them. I know that fear.
Towel.
So I know this really is their strongest and greatest warrior we're talking about.
And that's who's going to lead the invader army in an all-out attack?
If the enemy discovers a weak point before the final battle, we will be beyond screwed. We have to make the first move before that can happen, so let's form this task force and go investigate second to last defense academy. Right, if we go now, we might still make it. If the commanders do have powers that will let them get something from the wreckage, they won't be shy about using them. We should wait until they get the secrets of the Special Defense Unit and then immediately steal them back.
You make it sound so easy.
It'll be a cinch. With me guiding you, everything will be smooth sailing. He's really immersed in Siri's role.
So who's going to be on the task force? Are we doing another show of hands?
No, leave the member selection to your commanding officer. I'll choose a team that's properly balanced in terms of strength. Ema, that's still you in there, right? For now, we should prepare thoroughly. How about we sortie in 3 days' time?
Is that okay? Shouldn't we go right away?
I don't know what the enemy's planning to do in that burnt-up field, but I can't imagine they'll be able to do it right away. Our goal is to take back whatever they find, so going too early would be meaningless. It's practically a guarantee that we'll end up fighting. We're going to need to prepare for that, too.
Ema, I don't care what you do, just don't pick me, okay?
Anyway, you have your orders for now, so hop to it. Dismissed.
Don't pick me, I'm serious!
We're gonna pick you, Gaku. Gaku's gonna be picked.
How does Ema
And
know?
so it was decided to dispatch a task force to the former side of the
like
Second
Ema
Academy.
had, like,
We all headed back to our rooms to prepare ourselves. He's been watching all of us.
Yeah, but it's not like he's been good at this.
The secrets of the Special Defense Unit. I have no idea what that could mean. But if they can put us at a disadvantage, we can't ignore it. We have to stop our enemies from getting their hands on that information. I'm not sure if I'll end up as a member on the task force, but I better start getting ready just in case.
I think they're telling you to train.
Yep.
And up that BP.
Yep. I think this is a good spot to end for now. I still can't believe Emo's in Siri's body. That's insane.
He's a squishy marshmallow egg now.
Yes, he is a very squishy boy.
Why
I
didn't
bet
they
Kako gave him lots of hugs.
Yeah, why didn't they draw Kako
hugging Siri? I know. Maybe because that would have been a spreadable CG. I don't know.
That would have been such a
cute one, right?
Yeah, and like I feel like they've done a good job before of drawing the character. Oh yeah, in Tribe 9, he was Zero, like squish.
Yeah.
Squish. That was a really good CG, so it would have been even better with Siri.
Insane.